Hello, and welcome to another swatching video. This time we are swatching the new Mooncat Remedy collection, and let me just warn you, okay? There are a lot of thermals in here, and they are so freaking fun. Hey, and if you're wondering to yourself, I wonder, does it rainbow? Yes, it rainbows. This collection is that beautiful summer rainbow vibe, and because of the thermal shift in 5 shades, you're gonna be blown away. I'm just telling you right now, you're gonna be blown away. If you haven't noticed with Mooncat, each collection is so beautifully curated. I wanted to tell you this little little blurb. It says, "We've been yearning for simpler times, when days stretched out endlessly and everything felt lighter, brighter, and happier." That's totally what I felt when I was watching this collection, let me tell you. Inspired by serene snapshots from our founder and CEO, Michelle's childhood in Taiwan. The Remedy collection is now available on Mooncat's website. So I'm gonna swatch all of those for you guys, just as I usually do. One on my natural nail, and then I have some extensions that I'll show you what they look like there, because they do look a little different on natural length nails. I mean, long nails can be natural as well, but you know what I mean, like against your skin as opposed to artificial nails, because just opacity, whatever. It looks different. So just trust me on this. You'll see. You got to see it to believe it. I'm telling you, this collection is stunning. But before we do that, I just want to say, hey, if you're new here, welcome. What's up? I'm ashleyellix. If you want to see more nail videos from me and other beauty related videos, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. Give me a little like if you like this style of video where we're just casually swatching, hanging out. I'll go through the different shades and everything like that. If you notice, I have a lot of books around. I like to surround myself by books because I love books. If you like books too, make sure to follow me over at ashleyellix on Instagram, and also my podcast account with my bestie. We're at Besties in the Books podcast everywhere. But enough jibber jabbing. Let me show you the swatches. Let's go. Boo. Boop. Let's do a little voiceover fun today, shall we? So starting with Murraya's Melody, Mooncat describes the shade as a semi-sheer pastel yellow lacquer filled with color-shifting yellow to green shimmers. So they do recommend applying up to 3 coats for more opacity. And I have to be honest right off the bat, this is the only lacquer that gave me a little bit of streaking, a little bit of issues, but it is meant to be more of a sheer shade. They do recommend putting on the base coat if you're having some issues with it. That's probably what I would do on my natural nail. And then this is what it looks like on a very smooth swatch. So going into these swatches, please keep in mind that my thumbnails, I mean, they're natural nails, they're really tore up. I wear a lot of glue press on nails, so my nail bed's pretty dry. So that's just what it's gonna look like on some nails. So going into Momo Yuyake, it's a vibrant coral pink lacquer filled with color shifting peach to pink to orange shimmer. And it's always hard to pick up that extra shiftiness on camera, but you can see on the right side there, that's where the orange kind of comes through. Super pretty. It worked great with a 3rd coat to get a lot of opacity, and you can see all that shimmer in there. And of course, I'm going to show you what this looks like on that nail extension. You can really see that fiery shift in there. Just because the way that the nails bevel, you can see those shifts a lot better. First thermal swatch of our video here is Koi Whiskers. What a cute name! I just can't. And this is like, hello, this is a perfect Kirby polish. That's why I had to grab him to accompany me on this video, because all of these polishes that are thermals, they're just like, I'm dying. Okay, so 2 coats was plenty with all the thermals, so keep that in mind. You can literally see them transitioning in front of our faces. Okay, so I would consider, I guess, my room cold, and then my body temperature is warm. So you're seeing that instant sherbet transition. Holy moly. I mean, there's with a cold swatch, because it's not on human skin, you can see what a difference that'll be. This is why this will be perfect for the summer, where you're going from like a hot environment to a cold pool, so you're going to get an opposite reaction. Look at that with the water. You can see that instant gratification. These have to be the best thermal shifts I've seen so far come out of Mooncat's lab. Moving on to Sakura's Serenade, they consider this a pink thermal lacquer filled with blue shimmer that transitions from a shade of hot pink when it's cold to light pink when it's warm, which again, you're gonna see before your eyes. I fast forwarded it. So did you see that? Did you rewind that? Rewind that? Look at that again. This might be the Kirby shade of the moment. Am I right? She is the moment. She is the hour. If you love this too, give Kirby a little squish for me, because, oh, he's so cute. And these nail polishes, they pair perfect with him. So here you go against the nail extension. You can see that major difference between a cold swatch and what would be a warm swatch on human hands. Instant gratification. Instant. I just love it. Dude, dude. Okay, you know what these are reminding me of? I was like playing in the sink with these nail polishes and just like doing all the swatches, and it's like anybody that grew up playing with those color transition Barbie shades, that's what it's giving. Ribbit has to be the most talked about shade since they started teasing this collection. It is a vibrant pastel green lacquer filled with light blue shimmer. Now, I'll be honest, my camera is struggling to pick that up. If you look really closely, you can see it is a very micro fine glitter particle. So that blue is very microfine, but it's just enough that it gives this glowy look to it. It's not a glow in the dark, but it just looks like it's that intense color that just glows. It's like a, if pastel aliens existed, this would be it because that's what it is. Okay, moving on to this beautiful sagey color called Jump Jump Bug. The transition here, you guys, unprepared. Unprepared. You can see how my natural nail is just warming up to it. There you go. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Did you look at it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Obsessed. Moment of appreciation. Round of applause. Like, have you ever seen a thermal so hard before? Because they had some good ones, but these somehow they completely blow themselves out of the park. It's crazy. All right, let's move on to Dew Pearls. This one's another, it can be sheer, but it does layer up quite beautifully. So as you'll see, I go in with up to 3 coats. So the first coat, if you want something more sheer. So this one's very versatile. Doesn't give me as much streaking as the first shade that you saw. Third coat, you know what this reminds me of? This shade reminds me, you know, there's a lot of like discord about the color of Cinderella's dress. Is it blue? Is it silver? That's what this nail polish color is. Is it blue? Is it silver? It's both, okay? And it's beautiful. Then we have another thermal. So fun. Flying Nimbus. Let's go. They describe this one as a sky blue to white thermal lacquer that transitions from a shade of sky blue when it's cold to white when it's warm. This one's a little bit harder to see on me, but don't worry, I'll have those water swatches coming up. But if you look hard, you can see it right at the base of my thumbnail. You can see it starting to transform. Transformation. Look at that. Would you look at that? Like your nails as a pool in the best way. You get the best of both worlds. You're like, hey, I have white nails. Boom. No, I don't have blue nails. All right, let's move on to Melonberry. It's a purple pink thermal lacquer that transitions from the shade of lilac purple when it's cold to light pink when it's warm. So can't decide, hey, can't decide if you want pink nails or if you want purple nails? Enter the thermal lacquer. Look at that transition in front of our eyes. Look at it. Sorry for the little fuzzy by my thumb. It is what it is. I got a dog and I also have cotton swabs that I'm doing in between swatches. So sometimes only the giant telescopic camera lens can pick it up and I don't see it with my human eyes. But look at that transition. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on the positives, okay? Look at that. Don't tell me that's not Barbie. That is playing with your Barbies in your little plastic pool in the summer outside because your mom doesn't want you to get water in the house and you're dunking hot and cold, okay? So in a little moment again for all of the shades on those nail extensions. This is what it looks like all together. These are the 5 thermal lacquers that you're getting in this collection. Let's add some hot water. Boom. What a different set it becomes. Look at, this is what it looks like when it's drying. I just thought that was a cool moment. It's time to sound off in the comments. Which nail polish color was your favorite shade? Which one are you picking up, or are you picking up the entire collection? Which one's my favorite? I love all the thermals, I have to say. I have some of the other thermals they've come out with, which are a little bit more jelly-y looking, and then I think we have one with a glitter flaky in there, but these ones are like perfect for, it reminds me of a popsicle. You know how the popsicle is like a rocket pop would be, how it kind of melts into each other. That's what these shades are doing. And the full opacity-ness, I know that's not a real word, but that full impactful opacity is just, it's out of control. It's out of control. Sometimes you have to like really do a hot water to see a difference. This one, as you saw, you could see it right as I'm doing it. It was insane. So love that for us, you guys. So if I had to pick a favorite, the blue one. I don't have the name memorized yet, but I think the blue one. That's the one I'm probably going to do first. Ribbit is a really pretty green though. It is so pretty. Basically, as always, I'm going to have a hard time picking out a favorite, but here we are, you guys. And before you leave, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. That way you don't miss out on future videos from me. And you guys, I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.